Do you pups want to go for a walk? Walk? No? You sure? Come on then. Come on, let's go. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Don't find me wellies. Don't find me wellies. God, ready, go. Go. Wait for me. Go, 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 go. Oh, don't be mean to her. Another car day today. It's a dog walk day. Come on. Go. Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol Ped, and welcome to another dog walk. Come on. Go, 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 go. Go, come on. Go, go, go. Come on, Troubles. Wow, from nowhere a beautiful day has appeared. It's been really horrible today. In fact, it's been horrible for the last few days here in the UK. Kind of very overcast, some mega rain. You can kind of see the way the water's washed its way down this path. It's been horrendous. I didn't think I was going to get to film this today, so I was inside and suddenly out comes the sunshine, beautiful blue skies. The dogs needed a walk, so I thought, off we go. I had so many people say, when are we going to have another dog walk? If you're new to the channel, this format of video started in lockdown and it became a bit of a firm favourite. Whenever I've got something to get off my chest, I basically get the dogs, go for a walk and have a chat. There's quite a lot to talk about. Before I give you an update as to a few things on the channel, I just want to have a little bit of a chat. The title of this video, bit of a rhetorical question really, is YouTube broken? And what I mean by that is I've had a really tough 6 months or so on the channel, just trying to get videos to work, just trying to get them to fly. Come on, you put a lot of effort into making a film. I've talked about this before a number of times. You put loads of effort into filming it and editing it, and then you put it out there and it just doesn't do anything. It doesn't get the views that you think it's going to do, and it's very disheartening. I need to preface that by saying, look, I'm very, very lucky. I go out there and make videos about cars, and here I am moaning about it being hard. I know it's not, but it is disheartening when you really do think something's gonna fly. And honestly, I've talked to quite a few of my YouTube friends and we're all in the same boat, and I think a big chunk of it is the trend, and I guess it was really started off by platforms like TikTok for short format videos. Anyone who's on YouTube now, you just need to look through your home screen and look at the videos it's presenting you, and lots of them are these short format 1 minute long videos, and they can get some real traction and get some views. What that means is the longer format stuff, I just think it's more difficult to get that to fly, which is a real challenge when doing things like car reviews. A full car review is very difficult to do in 1 minute. And I am starting to upload a few shorts. I've done that over the last week or so. I've started to clip up some of my better videos that I've made in the past, or some of my memories that I've made in the past, and put those on in short format. And going forward, I'll make original short format videos just to see if that can help. But it is really tough. And surprisingly, if you'd have said to me, I don't know, 5 years ago, what would it be like if you had closing in on 158,000 subscribers, I'd have thought I'd have made it. That's not necessarily the case though. Cuddles, what you like? I'm not the only one who's getting out there and enjoying the nice weather. The boys from RAF Odium are out there as well. Chinook just flown past. See, what do I mean by I thought I'd have made it but I haven't? Well, one of the downsides of struggling to get videos to fly is that YouTube revenue is entirely linked to views. The number of subscribers, and again I've talked about this before, subscriber numbers is an important metric, but it doesn't earn you any money. You could have 1 million subscribers, and if you're only doing 200,000 views a month, you're not going to earn any money. So although I am rapidly approaching 158,000 subscribers, which is a phenomenal number for me, I'm very proud of having achieved that, and I still find it a bit surreal that that's the case. I remember hitting the first 1,000 and then 10,000, and here I am, 158,000 subscribers nearly. But from a revenue point of view, it's been tricky. So even though I thought that at that level I'd be completely full-time YouTube, I am very, very fortunate in that I still have my old job in a format that I can tap into as and when. So I'm actually still doing my old training job, and I've got a couple of clients that have ramped up their requirements over the last few months, so I'm pretty much saying yes to as much work as I can, and that's just me being sensible more than anything. And what that means is, well, the upside is it means that I have those revenue streams from that training, which is all well and good, and especially in the times that we're approaching. But the downside is, in the summer it's not so bad. When I go and do a week's training, the programs I teach are normally 5 days long, and in the summer it's fine because I'm normally finished by about 5 o'clock, and if I've got a few hours in the evenings to do stuff. My one-take Tesla video was done during a week of training in Cheltenham. The problem is in the winter here in the UK, it's dark by the time I finish, so it means you can't create any content at the same time as training. So if I'm away a couple of weeks running like I was last week and the week before, that has a huge impact on creating content. And what that means is if you don't continually create content, so I very recently hit 1,000 uploads, and I worked out on average over the 7 years I've been doing YouTube, that means I've averaged 2.7 videos a week. Now, I did 10 weeks of a video a day during COVID, which bumped those numbers up quite a bit. But it means pretty much I need to be making at least 3 videos a week. And if I've got a time when I'm away, then that needs to be maybe 4 or 5 videos in a week, so I can bank some, and then when I'm away I can pull out of that bank and put videos out. So even though I'm so chuffed with where I am as a channel, I'm still having to do my old job. I'm not full-time, and I'm lucky in that I've got a job where I can just dip in and out of it. If I do 1 week in 4 or something on those lines, then that's good by me. Who knows, next year I may well change the balance, but at the moment I need to pay the mortgage, need to get the pennies in, and sometimes that means I need to work instead of create content, and that puts me up against it when you know you haven't got any more videos to edit. So there you go. You might be surprised to know that even at 158,000 subscribers, I'm not full-time. Really? No, you get off me. You get mud all over me. Come on, Trouble. Yeah, not you. Come on, dude, keep up. Okay, next on the list. Loads of you have asked me or messaged me, are you going to be doing any more vintage voltage? Again, for those of you who are new to the channel, a couple of years ago I got involved in an amazing project with an incredible guy called Moggy, who I was actually at university with, and his team of slightly deranged geniuses in Newtown in Wales, who take classic cars and convert them to run on electric power. It was a TV show produced by the guys originally responsible for Wheeler Dealers, and it was amazing to get into TV. And I learnt so much. We did 2 series of vintage voltage. They went out on Quest in the UK. I know a few of my international peddlers have seen it in lots of different countries actually. And it was an amazing experience. Question, are we going to be doing any more? As far as I'm aware, as of today, no. There are no plans currently for a Series 3 of vintage voltage. And I think there's a number of reasons for that, which I don't really need to go into, but it doesn't look likely. The sad bit for me is that when I got that, my ultimate dream job is to get into TV and do some more TV presenting. So getting that job, I really did think it was the first step on a potential TV career. It was a source of income, so it goes back to what I was just saying about still doing my old job. When I was doing Vintage Voltage, I had YouTube income and income from that, which helped, and it meant I didn't have to do so much training. But I can't see myself doing any more TV work at the moment. I've got absolutely nothing on the cards whatsoever. I did pursue it. I tried really hard to maybe get an agent or to talk to other production companies doing stuff, with no joy whatsoever. So at the moment, I think it could well be the Vintage Voltage is my first and only foray into TV presenting, which is really disappointing. What I do want to do in the new year, Moggy and I have bumped into each other at events, certainly at Goodwood events recently, and I do plan in the new year to go up to or across to Wales to pay him a visit and see what latest mad creations he's currently doing. He's creating like a ridiculous Tesla bug drag race car thing, which is based on like a Fun Cup chassis. It just looks absolutely insane, and I still need to drive his lightweight Defender as well. But sadly, no more Vintage Voltage. Come on Darsh, you can do it. Yeah. Well done. Oh, get it. Well done, dude. Yeah, you're so noisy. What have you done? What have you done? What's this down here? What's this on the side of your neck? Yeah. Tail her off. Look, what's this? Yeah, is this eau de renard? Bit of foxy poo. Before any of you think that either of those two are in the remotest bit cute, smell that. Ugh. This one has found something unforgivable to roll in. I think it smells a bit fox poo like, but she'll be getting a bath when she gets home. Anyway, next up, what about Cycle Sunday? So again, those of you new to the channel, I've had lots of new subscribers recently. Cycle Sunday was a project I did with my now unbelievable friend Paul Bowker and the team at Criterium Cycles, Rosie and Richard and everybody up in Edinburgh. Shortly after lockdown, I went up there. We created this unbelievable custom-made Bianchi bike, and I got my e-bike, and we did a whole series of videos supported by a podcast, and it was an amazing project. We tried to run the podcast on after Cycle Sunday had finished, and we did that for quite a while. We came up with two big problems really. Number one, and it's the biggest problem to overcome, is time. We just found that myself and Paul were so busy just getting enough, even if it's just an hour each week, to record the podcast, and then just doing the editing and uploading and stuff was just a real challenge. And the second problem was just keeping on finding things that were relevant to discuss. And you do all of that work and we just weren't getting the views. Those of you who listened to the podcast loved it and gave us amazing feedback, which was fantastic. However, we just had to call it. So no more plans at the moment for any more Cycle Sunday. However, there will be cycle videos and cycle content still coming. Paul and I have been talking about hopefully doing some kind of cycle adventure next year. I've got a couple of things in the plan. Firstly with the MSRT Ranger and one of my bikes. I'm also got something in the plan with Fresh Layers, the guys who PPF'd Lady P. We're going to be doing some work on a couple of my bikes with them. So there will be some bike related content coming, but just in dribs and drabs. Nothing as special or as regular as Cycle Sunday. I still love my Bianchi though. For. Oi! Hallie Bob! Come here please, don't go chasing those deer. Where's the pheasants, you two? So what are my plans for, I guess, the remainder of this year and 2023? Oh, I've got lots, lots and lots of plans. It's putting the plans into action that's the tricky bit. I'm going to carry on doing the same things I've done. I probably don't do myself any favours by having such a diverse mix of content, but I asked you guys just a couple of weeks ago in the Midweek 180 what were the type of videos that you liked, and so many of you put, we like the diverse mix. And I'm sure some of you don't like elements of what I do, and that's fine. You can't like everything, right? It's impossible. So I will carry on doing a diverse mix. I'm still going to carry on doing the kind of traditional car reviews and try and get access to as many of the new cars to market as I possibly can, because you know, lots of you enjoy those and I enjoy making them. I have a couple of big projects next year, so I guess in order of, so the first thing is I'm doing an Ironman next year, well an Ironman 70.3, a half Ironman in Marbella in May, and I'm going to be doing some content around that, and it's just a sideline. It's not, I'm not going to do loads and loads of videos, but one of the things I do get DMs about and messages about is I do like my health and fitness, and I'm trying to keep active. You know, many of you will know I hit 50 this year, and I want to be the kind of person who at 70 or 75 is still running park run and out on his bike and being active. So that's really important to me. So I decided to really challenge myself in the year of my 50th birthday by doing the most challenging physical thing I've ever done. So that is an Ironman. I've started my training, but it really ramps up after Christmas. So I'll be bringing content around that. So keep an eye out for that. I'm doing a drive tour in May with SEC private members. We're actually going to be doing a drive tour in Ireland, which I'm really excited about. I've been to Ireland a few times on holiday around sort of Donegal and Sligo. Absolutely beautiful place. I love the people. I do like McGuinness, so I'm really looking forward to that one. And Bradley and I are in the lead car. That should be really good. I'm already trying to think about plans for things like Festival of Speed. I'd love to do some racing of some format, and I've got some other really cool projects as well, which I can't really talk about at the moment, but the plan is to carry on and just bring you cool stuff, bring you along the journey. Lots of you have been with me for a long time now, following the channel since the early days of the kind of breakfast club meets at Goodwood, and you know, reviewing mates' cars and dealing with local car dealers to get cars. And you know, we've come a long way together, and I couldn't be doing what I'm doing now without the support of you guys watching and sharing and liking and contributing to the channel. Trying to be first online on a Wednesday, whatever it is, I'm so grateful, and I have to say thank you to all of you. Certainly going to push some cool content up till Christmas. I've got some insane cars coming between now and Christmas, so keep an eye out for them. And I've got a couple of foreign trips in the early part of next year as well, which should be really cool and very left field. So that's it. That's me dog walk. El Foxio down there is going to come back to the house and get a clean because she stinks. And then that one probably need a bath as well. And talking about triathlon training, tonight is swimming. So I've got me swim training tonight. Deep joy. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol Ped for plenty more content to come. And I'll see you on the next film, guys. You take care. Drive safe. Come on, Smelly. You just can't walk, can you? You are disgusting. It's not good. Ugh, you stink. Look, just past this, look. Ugh. It's in your ear. How could it get in your ears? Don't shake, don't shake, don't shake. Ugh.